But what we're doing when we're here, so in the previous video, we were going through and we were connecting to the shoulder line. Here, we can also connect to the hip line. Okay, so there's different things. In any passing scenario, we're trying to bypass the legs to access the hips or the shoulder line to pass the legs. So when I'm here moving on the outside, I can create an angle to get in on the hip line. Okay, but first we can't be excited by the sight of that. Okay, that's where you're going to fall over or do things incorrectly. It's controlling their guard is the main thing. Is when you're here and they're trying to establish good controls, is that you are just dominating that exchange. So you got to control the guard first, and that is all about winning the inside position. So not allowing him to have a lasso here. Okay, and he is now the offensive player, and I have to think about how I can get rid of that bend and start to flank again. Okay, so to improve your outside passing, that's how you're going to build it. So you just start gradually, not allowing them to have hooks on the legs, staying outside, never stepping inside, so that you're continuously working on the same thing and you're challenging yourself to keep control. You will lose, it's fine, but you're going to use not just your arms but your body position. That's like fundamental, that isn't emphasized enough. Is you talk about gripping exchanges where I break a grip, you know, I move their legs or whatever, I keep control, it's all hand work, but actually most of your thought should be in how you position your body to deny them opportunities to attack you. So when you break a grip, you have to set yourself in a way that it costs them more energy to get back in than it costs you to maintain it. So for example, if we're in De La Riva here and I reach up and pull this pan grip off, okay, and I just stay here and I keep leaning in and he pulls his hand back or breaks off or whatever, he can pull me in and control it. He doesn't have to move very much, but say if he's down here, I can reach, I can pull, and then I can start pressuring here, or I can start taking his legs to the side, turning in, and just forcing him to try to use energy to get a hook back in. Same thing, like say if we are in De La Riva. Come back to me. I can be here, and I can also position my body in a way that this De La Riva hook isn't effective anymore. And he's just going to be trying to bring it inside, so I can just stay here and keep putting pressure forward. So the cost for him to get back in the position is much higher. So you have to position your body. You don't copy what I'm showing, because you have to feel it, and you have to be comfortable in it, and you have to use your body to what your body's good at. So if it's quick, it's good at being quick. If it's strong, it's good at being strong and holding positions well. But you really have to figure it out for yourself. But it just has to underlie them principles. If they don't have their feet on you and you're just keeping in good positional advantage to then get access to the shoulder line, the hips, or the back. So it doesn't have to follow what you see in the videos all the time. You don't have to copy what I do. You have to feel it, and it has to feel effective, and your partner has to communicate it. Those activities there are what you'll do. So I'll just go through them briefly to finish the outside passing. So first activity, don't let them get hooks inside here, or a one in, one out where they're controlling your leg. Stay outside the line of the feet. Don't go past the knee line. Stay at the knee line, stay outside the legs, 2 legs out. Okay, they're always trying to get a leg in, or 2 legs in. So on bottom, James puts his hooks in, or it's just feeling control. So if he has his legs inside here, okay, if I lift my leg, he should follow. But if I lift and he doesn't, it's not an effective hook. So you have to just clear it and move around. Okay, and continuous. The first one is just continuous moving. Okay, they're not trying to sweep you. Second one, once he has hooks, he's trying to put your bum on the floor as well. You're still doing the same thing. Stay on the outside of the leg. So I'm using my body position to keep strong position. Now he's going to have to use a lot of energy, and I'm going to see an opportunity here to pass the guard. Third one is now he can start looking just for upper body hooks. So it could be a frame or a hook in this scenario. Same thing when he's here, it could be hook and posting on the inside too. He can have a lasso and a spider guard, or you can have double lasso. Really, really hard. So this is shallow, what he has at the moment, which is just outside, but he could also feed these much deeper and make it very difficult for me to pass. But what your job is going to do is don't commit both your hands forward here, okay, for the double lasso to commit, and you need to be manipulating their hips to stay outside, using your arms on the inside of the thighs to reduce the mobility of their foot coming over. They're only allowed to take a lasso for 3 or 4 seconds. Okay, once he has it for long enough, you have to take it out and try to switch sides. Get lasso on the other side. Okay, your whole job there, stay out of the lasso. It's not really focusing on the hips so much anymore. You can, or the legs, you can bring your legs in to deal with it, but the focus is on staying out of the lasso and the spider, keeping your arms in control of their legs.